Welcome back to another episode of We Roguelike It. I'm your host, Boston. Joining me as always is Moonpeer.
Hello.
And Monkey Sr.
Yo.
We're here to talk about our third week of Dungreed. I'm going to move my microphone. Sorry about that. I played like maybe one or two runs this week, and neither of them went anywhere. Did anyone have any better success?
Well, I mean, I've been doing some experimenting this week.
Oh.
Which is I finally got enough levels to have enough gold to unlock the final building I can build so far, which was the Gunmaster's Workshop, or whatever that thing is called.
Exciting.
Dude makes guns.
Great.
So
Sounds like
I went into the boutique and I chose the Gunslinger class, which, number one, is a great reference to Stephen King, and also, number two, he looks like a cowboy. He's got a cowboy hat and poncho. It's great.
Great.
And he gets bonus power when he's using handguns, so I am trying him out for a little bit. I tried a couple of the other characters, nothing really stuck with me. The weird lady with the mark I had some really bad runs with. The one who marks enemies and then does more damage to them, like...
Oh, right.
I don't even think I beat the first boss with her. I was just like, okay, that was a bad run, okay.
Nothing happened. Everything's fine.
Great.
Did you try, what is her name? Alice, I think is her name.
The one who gets weaker when they're closer?
Yeah.
I haven't.
She's so hard. I'm just like, how do you do this? I mean, obviously you need a ranged weapon, but it's like, it's so hard to use her.
Oh, crazy. Is she really strong when enemies are far away?
Yeah.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah. The game, the character, like the boutique thing, is actually kind of adds an insane amount of depth to the game. But right now, I think I'm level 29. I just want to get that one more level and then do that. What's it?
Prestige?
That's the one. Thank you,
everyone. There you go.
I want to get that one more level and do that, which makes me actually pass it over to Monkey and say, so did you do it? Did you do it, Monkey?
I actually did do it. I guess it gives you additional stat boost and then some other stats. So after I did that, my very first run, I went all the way to the lizard boss, and prestiging puts you back at level 1, right? After that, I went all the way to level 11, so that was a good run.
Yeah.
And then I think 2 or 3 more runs, I was at level 20 already, so I was like, this is a lot faster leveling than... Well,
yeah.
Obviously I'm getting farther in the dungeon than I was when I was doing it the first time, but yeah, I don't think I'm quite level 30 again yet, but yeah, I feel like a couple more runs and I'll be level 30, and then I'll do it again, because apparently you can do it 5 times, so...
Oh,
interesting.
Wow.
So yes, there's hashtag game goals for me to go for, is to get a couple of prestiges under my belt. I did a couple of runs. I did 2 full donation bar summons from the weapon place. They were both hot garbage.
Oh no.
One of them was the weird, I can't remember what the first one was, but the second one was the weird black and gold fighting mitts that you get. It's like 2 weird, if you've ever seen Bleach, it's the thing that Chad gets on his arm, where it's like a big protective shield thing on his arm.
Ah,
it's 2 of them that you put on your fists, and then it does like a 3 burst attack. It's like right, left, and then a harder right. But it did nothing for me. It did nothing. The damage was high, but the attacks numbers were low, and you've literally got to be in someone's face to be able to actually hit them. So I was just like, I think I'm okay with not taking this item ever again. Thank you very much, please.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. It's one thing I love about Crypt is the ability to say, I hate that item, never give it to me again, please.
Right, I will spend the currency to not see it.
I don't think Crypt of the Necrodancer gets anywhere near enough credit for having that system in its game.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I don't want the stupid dagger that's glass because it constantly breaks and I'm not good enough to do that. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Speaking of good items, I did forget to mention that the very first item I bought in my first run, pretty much right after we recorded last week, was the Salamander's Eye. And yeah, that item is stupid good.
Yep.
I didn't realize the range on that weapon is really, really high. So that was a pretty easy run. I don't remember how far I got. I don't think I got to the second boss because I was like tired and I wasn't paying attention. But yeah,
you woofed her up.
Yeah, that weapon is real good.
Yep, I absolutely adore that thing, and especially if you can get the magnifying glass, like that just turns it into a ridiculous thing because it's just these huge fireballs, and it's like, sure,
yeah,
why not?
Yeah, you don't even have to aim at that point. It's great.
No.
Yeah,
I did find, excuse me, I did find another item set combination. I managed to get the slingshot and the bomb bag together.
Is that a reference?
Probably.
Maybe.
It gives you a bomb sling. So with the slingshot, you regularly you're just shooting like rocks and stuff. After you get the bomb bag, you're shooting bombs. So it's pretty cool.
Really good.
And then that same run, I got the magnifying glass. So I was shooting giant bombs. So
that's great.
It was a great run. That was fun.
This game is great.
Yeah. The synergies kind of thing is something that I always appreciate, which I haven't played the King of Synergies, which is apparently Enter the Gungeon, is the King of the Synergies.
It has about as many now that Isaac does, but it specifically calls them out. Like when you pick up something that synergizes, you have this little blue arrow that floats above your head for a second, so you're just like, oh yeah. Some things are going to get serious now because I have a crazy overpowered weapon now.
Yeah, because I mean that's something that Isaac doesn't flat out tell you is when something synergizes. It's kind of just
until you shoot once and you're like, oh no, what happened? What did I do?
Yeah, exactly. Like rubber cement and the laser breath. Yes, brimstone. Yeah. Where it's just like, wait, what? This bounces backwards and forwards now.
Right. Oh god, it's everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like more and more roguelikes are starting to do at least a couple of synergies. I think that feels really good when you run into them in games like this.
That bomb, I'm going to keep an eye out for that one now because that sounds cool as all kinds of hell.
Yeah.
I like and I don't like the hashtags for the weapons, like the weapon classification thing.
Yeah.
Because I find that, like, generally speaking, what I've been doing when I've been doing my experimenting is I've been seeing what items the main people have. So, like, the shopkeeper lady, what items the blacksmith guy gives me, what items the gun person gives me. I'll see all of that first. I'll see what the shop has available, and then I'll run over to the boutique and be like, what have I got that can synergize with what I currently have, which will then, I will focus on that as a run, which is interesting because it's kind of like picking your character at the start of Isaac. It's like, you know what to go for and what to not go for.
Yeah.
Like, doing that has been kind of interesting. I mean, like, 20 runs with basically no progress, like, but it's a different way to play that I'm actually having fun kind of sitting down and trying to figure out, you know, what goes well with what.
Right. That's cool. We don't usually see that in games because it's usually, here's your character, do the best you can in the dungeon, or here's your items going in, but you're gonna, more like a daily run where it's like, who knows what's gonna happen today?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anything else anyone has for Dungreed this week?
The music is getting on my nerves.
No, okay. Yeah.
It feels very generic right now.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't change a whole lot between the worlds and stuff like that.
So, like between after like each one of the set of levels?
Yeah, so, and also it doesn't help that I'm doing the first level over and over and over and over and over again right now.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of putting the music on mute and totally listening to like a quick look or something in the background.
Yeah.
Current quick look, Prey.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
2017's Game of the Year, Prey. Yeah. All right, well, that is our episode for Dungreed. Join us next week for our final episode of Dungreed, and the scientists return. The Council of Science returns to vote on where this game ends up in our top 13, 14 list, our top list of the best roguelikes of all time. Indisputably, the one list that everybody, it's on Wikipedia, everyone refers to it, the best roguelikes of all time. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you all next run.
Bye.